would like to thank Chris, Gillian, and Nico for giving me this opportunity to present some materials from the Wardrop collection. My work is mainly about Georgian grammars, and what we will be looking today at are some manuscripts of Georgian grammars, which we have in the Wardrop collection, but also we will be looking at how Marjory Wardrop studied Georgian language. And here we have some notebooks, her notebooks, where she indicates how she studied Georgian grammar, vocabularies, and some letters also. Let's start with this first part where we have Georgian alphabet. This is probably Marjory's handwriting. She practiced this alphabet, and she she started study of Georgian by alphabet and by gospel. These were her books. She was self-studied at the beginning, and then she had several teachers. But the main thing is here we have three alphabets. The first one is so-called unpublished, which means capital alphabet, but it's unicameral. The second one is from the 9th century, which is called Nushuri, and this was used mainly for the hagiographical texts, and it's clerical alphabet. And the last one is Mhedruli, which is in use now as well. Here we see this, the last one, alphabet, but nowadays we have 5 letters are discarded already from this alphabet. This is the manuscript of the 19th century. The main part we will be looking today is this manuscript, this treasure manuscript, which is in the Bodleian Library. And this manuscript is of the end of the 18th century. This is the first grammar of Georgian, the first grammar written in Georgian, comprehensive grammar, because there was in the 17th century there was also another grammar which is now kept in Rome, but this is the first grammar which was written in Georgian, and it consists of 3 parts. We have here 3 chapters, including morphology, syntax also. But this manuscript is important because it shows a different view on Georgian language, and this was a fundamental work then on which were based other Georgian grammars, including this one which we see here. And this is the grammar written by Marie Brosset, which was the first grammar for Marjory. So she studied Georgian by using this grammar, but this grammar is mainly based on this grammar of by Anthony I Catholicos, who was Patriarch of Georgia. And this manuscript belongs to the king's family, because there is the note at the end of the manuscript which says that this grammar is of the grandson of the king Leo. So there are different theories about this, whether this note belongs to this exact manuscript or it was rewritten from the other manuscript. But as you see here, we have all titles and all capital letters in Asomtavruli script, not in the script, in Mhedruli script, as the whole book is written. And this grammatical work is very important, and from theoretical point of view, and from the view that it was on this grammar then were based all grammars which were used for didactic purposes. And we see here this Marie Brosset grammar, which was the first grammar for Marjory. Now coming to this part, we have here not Solomon Dodashvili's, but his grandson's grammatical sketch, which was translated by Oliver Wardrop. Oliver Wardrop, you probably know and are aware, was the brother of Marjory and very well-known diplomat at the period of time. Both Marjory and Oliver were founders of the Georgian Studies at the University of Oxford. They were good translators and scholars, and he translated this Dodashvili's grammatical sketch, and there is also handwritten by Oliver, which says that this translation has been made in the rooms of later death of Dodashvili. So there was one assumption in the literature that this could be, because there is not mentioned the name of the author, that this could be Solomon Dodashvili's grammar, which was very known grammar at the period of time, but this is his grandson's grammatical sketch and not Solomon Dodashvili's grammar. But from the theoretical point of view, this grammar is also very important, because like the grammar of Anthony I, this was like break in the linguistic thought, because we have here theoretical assumptions that were very progressive for the period of time. All other grammars then are descriptive grammars of Georgian. Here he talks for the first time about ergativity and other peculiarities of Georgian language. And here we have for the first time mentions about multifunctionality of Georgian language in morphological structure. Now let's see some Marjory's notes and see how she studied Georgian. The methodology of study at this period of time was grammar translation method, as is expected at the end of the 19th and the beginning of the 20th century. And here we have conjugation patterns of the Georgian verb, and what's important here, she also puts these nominal phrases at the beginning of the conjugation, these infinitive forms, which are not used now in modern Georgian, but here we see the influence of this grammar, where this is first mentioned, because this was this theoretical assumption that we have two nominal, that we have these infinitive forms, both for active and for passive verbs in Georgian. Here we have some word lists, and so she compiled different styles of word lists. She has alphabetically organized word list, also word lists organized in a way that would be helpful for her translations. And the last one, what we see here, are letter drafts of Marjory. And this is also very interesting, because there was one technique that she used, and this technique was mainly to rewrite things and to make them more beautiful, like this exhibition which we had here, fabulous exhibition about cut, rewrite in the literature. So this was her technique to study language as well, because she was there are no mistakes. That's not that she felt that something she wrote was grammatically wrong. No, she just wanted to make it a more beautiful text. And these are the, so yeah. Okay, now that's what mainly I wanted to show you today. And I'm here to answer any of your questions that you might have. Thank you for your attention.